Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. Today I'm reviewing the new Ashton Symmetry. Really pretty band on this cigar. This is the Belicoso 5 1/4 by 52. At the beginning of the video, you saw the close-up of the band. Quite pretty and ornate. This is brand new from Ashton. Just debuted at the IPCPR, and it's also been about 10 years since Ashton came out with a new label, new brand. Um, this also marks the first time Ashton has used any Nicaraguan tobacco in their cigar. So it's from a special farm that the Fuentes own in Nicaragua, and this will be the first time they've used that tobacco. Now, speaking of the cigar, of course, it is very nice and shiny. It has a nice shiny oily wrapper. Look right here. You can tell in the lights just how shiny and oily that wrapper is. Speaking of that wrapper, it is an Ecuadorian Habano, and the binder is Dominican, and the filler is from Nicaragua and the Dominican Republic. They describe it as medium to full bodied. We'll see. It's from the Fuente family farm in Nicaragua, and the farm's name is Un Buen Vecino. So, let's get right to it. The new Ashton Symmetry Belicoso. I love the shiny oiliness of this wrapper. Okay, I took off just, as you can see, just a little, the minimum, and that's what I like to do. Got a nice draw. Oh, that's hot. It's really coming across like a sweet cedar and nutmeg. Normally you're used to me saying some sort of a citrus and nutmeg, but this is really nutmeg and a sweet cedar. Sort of a white pepper. And about a 7. There's a candy-like sweet cream. There is some cream notes there. So I'm going to let it settle down and come back to it here in a minute, but that's how it's starting. So again, it's a little different, but a very sweet cedar, nutmeg, and sweet cream, white pepper at about a 7. That's the initial start. Be right back. Well, about 3/4 of an inch in, just about 10 minutes in, and there's some underlying leather notes. They are sort of a low-grade leather. It's not an over-the-top leather, and there's a touch of a little earthiness, which really is probably just an extension of the leather notes. But the other notes that we talked about in the first segment are still there. It's just the low-grade leather, I'll call it, acts as a base. It just gives the cigar depth. It's really only about medium-bodied right now, at best. So it's not, it doesn't come out of the gate knocking you down. It's not powerful at this stage. Could change, but oh, the finish, we didn't speak about that. Now we can get into that. It's a cream, sort of a toasted cream. A little toasty aspect to it, but it's a sweet cream with just a touch of toastiness to it, and a little bit of lingering white pepper, a little more than average. So it's a It's a good start. It's a good start. So let's see where we go from here. Well, we didn't get much further down the road, but I guess that's about 1.5 inches. But there's now some even more sweetness and a little richness and a little butteriness to that sweet cedar. And not so much nutmeg anymore, but it's almost like a sweet berry mixed in with that sweet cedar. Sort of a boysenberry type flavor. The finish is definitely a toasted cream now. Strength about the same still. I'm going with medium. Hasn't quite ticked up yet like it may. I don't know. I'm waiting to see. But very nice addition of the little richness and butteriness to that cedar and boysenberry. That's what I'm going with. So nice little change. Well, I'm at the midpoint or just beyond. I've already removed that ornate band. Little flavor change here. We've still got the very sweet cedar with a little butteriness to it. The boysenberries are quite faint. I still get a little hint here and there, but I'm getting a little cocoa, low-grade cocoa mixed in with that sweet cedar. The leather notes are still there, but they're not overbearing. They're just a subtle base. And there's also cocoa on the finish. It's a creamy cocoa, if you will. The pepper, I believe, is ticked up to about, and it's lingering so nicely. The pepper is actually ticked up. To what degree? I'd say from close to an 8. So we've jumped from a 7 to close to an 8. It is starting to move a little more medium to full bodied now. You can't complain about the burn of the cigar. I mean, it's really been very, very perfect. That's about where we are at this stage. We're a little beyond the midpoint, and it actually continues to improve. We are definitely down to the end, so let's wrap it up. I actually let that one go a little further than normal because I didn't want it to end. It's just been great. Here at the end, you still continued on with that sweet cedar, a little buttery notes, a little cocoa notes, subtle leather, really nice pepper. Finish was unchanged, just like we talked about here previously. I'll give it medium to full bodied here at the end. It's about as high as I would go, but it's been a really good cigar. All the flavor notes that I described, just look back over the video and that's what you'll get. It's a really good top-notch cigar. Ashton has done a great job. The addition of that Nicaraguan tobacco, is hard to say which flavors I got out of that, but hey, this has been a great cigar. Not inexpensive, around $14 for this Belicoso. So, and not an overly long smoke, just under an hour. Still, really great cigar. I tip of the hat to Ashton and the Fuentes. So I have nothing bad to say about it. Only it's just it could have gone on another half hour or so for me. May have to try a larger size. All in all, 94. Fantastic cigar. Go get them and try them. Brand new on shelf, so you should be able to find them anywhere that handles Ashton. But nothing bad to say about it. Great cigar. So there you have it, the new Ashton Symmetry Belicoso 94, solid 94.